Our last topic is geometric construction. So I just want to go through some basics before you get started. This is a compass, which you guys may know as being a circle maker. So basically there's a point and then pencil tip. The point is going to be the center of your circle, and then however large you have the compass set, that is going to be the measure of your radius. So a lot of times I find it easier to move the paper than to move the compass. But if you don't have a compass, you could use a couple of different other objects to help out. The one that I think is the easiest is going to be the paper clip. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to make one as your center point and hold that down, and then you can just use this to make, and again, sometimes moving the paper, whoops, sorry, went a little crazy on that one. It might be helpful to have this one, tape your paper down maybe. And then if you needed to make a smaller one, you use a smaller paper clip, or even, and again, I'm just holding this in the center and then pulling this out. You could make a smaller one just using the inside smaller piece of the paper clip. So that's another one. Same idea here. It's just more of like whatever you might have handy. But again, you can just put the point down at one and then use that to make the circle. Got that. Or you could do a rubber band. The rubber band isn't as easy though, because it stretches pretty easily. So like to start off, you might be doing fine, but then you end up stretching the rubber band a little more and it doesn't, So basically these are rigid, so the radius isn't going to change. On the rubber band it's not quite as easy because you can stretch it even though you're trying just to make a circle, whatever. All right, the other thing that you're going to need when you do a construction is just a straight edge. It doesn't have to be a ruler because you're not measuring anything with it. You're just using it to make a straight, using the side to make like a straight edge on whatever you're doing. Now, when you do the constructions, you don't have to make a complete circle. So let's just say if I was doing something along this line, your instructions might be to put the point of the compass at the end point of one segment, and then I'm going to say things like, make 2 marks. Okay, now if you wanted to, you could make an entire circle, but all that you maybe necessarily really needed was this piece up there and then a little mark down there. So you don't have to make the entire circle because we're really just needing those 2 parts right there. And then again, if you want to use something like the paper clip, you can just put the pencil point down there, and then you could make an arc up there and then roll it down here and then make an arc up there. You don't have to make the complete circle when you do those as well. And then anytime you are going to use the straight edge, maybe to connect 2 things together like that, it's not really measuring that you're doing, you're really just using it to connect pieces and make a straight side. All right, so that's just showing you what tools you're going to be using to do the constructions. And again, the whole point of a geometric construction is that without using just a ruler or a protractor to measure the length of a segment or to measure an angle, you're going to use these tools without measuring anything and create the same thing. All right, enjoy.